Hello and welcome to the infrastructure. A long time ago, there was a synergy, one that existed of a symbiotic nature. System and cartridge, a digital synergy made in heaven. The card locked into place allowed you to place the game. Now, that is not so. Everything has become digital. Digital storage, digital gameplay, digital downloads. You have everything but own nothing. Everything digitally gaming now exists in a system known as the Matrix. Some of these things can be interchangeable. Some of these things can be downloaded. But once digital images have been stored, when the copyright, when the law runs out on it, it shall vanish from your grasp and your hands like air passing through your fingers. So what then can you do? You wish to game, you hope to game, you want to game, but all those cartridges are gone. All those hardware systems can't be found. All those great things that you remember are gone, vanished from your sight. They only exist now in a digital archive known as the Matrix. The laws of the Matrix are that of any computer simulation. What you have to learn is that some laws can be bent, others can be broken. The word emulation, inherently, it's not a bad word. The process is neither evil nor illegal, but the harnessing of data, the collection of data, have a total cost and no cost at all. What am I talking about? You have things like Xbox, PlayStation, Sega, Atari, Nintendo. All these things are created digitally on a computer. And because they rely digitally on a computer, are created digitally on a computer, those who own the computer have the power of the computer. I'm saying nothing negative of a console, but if it relies on the internet, if it relies on digital storage, if it relies on something that you can't see, taste, touch, or feel, is it your library? Do you own it? On a day that the internet runs dry, can you grab it and play it? Can you pull out your controller and experience it? No, you cannot. That is the dilemma. How do you digitally bring yourself back from a world that physically no longer exists? Well, my friends, that is a rabbit hole I take you down today. No questions shall be asked. No answers shall be given. Follow the breadcrumbs, and you shall reach your home. Go down the rabbit hole, and I only show you how far, how deep that rabbit hole goes. I am Rain, and I show to you the digital matrix of gaming. Nothing more. All I offer is the truth your digital projection of your physical self and entertainment that once existed that no longer does, but at your fingertips you can grasp. As real as any cartridge, as real as any system, as playable as any game, but existent only digitally. Ones and zeros, numbers all around. But the right array of numbers will set you free. The right code will give you nirvana. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to be shown and decide for yourself. You take the red controller. You wake up, you believe what you want to believe, you play the way you want to play, and you take your chances with that digital library, with the internet, with something that you don't own, taste, touch, or feel. Or you take the blue controller and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I offer is the truth, nothing more. You have to see it for yourself. The red controller or the blue. The choice is yours, but choose wisely. Once you go down this rabbit hole, there is no coming back. Blue controller, come along with me. Let me show you just how deep that rabbit hole goes. Let's just suppose you wanted to play Xbox 360. But you don't know where those cartridges are, those discs, those games. Well, with a little manipulation, a little bit of imagination, then you can play all those games you used to play at the drop of a button. Just like that, you were playing Xbox 360. But I know what you're saying. That can't be easy. It is just that easy. Digitally, everything is at your fingertips. The question is, are you brave enough to go deeper down the rabbit hole? Let's just find out what else lies at the bottom of this rabbit hole. You say you want to go back even further. Well, just as I showed you before, the same thing exists for Xbox, the original. Let's take black, for example. Just the same, now you are playing those games that you grew up on, those dreams coming back, your life coming back. Do you believe it now? And just like that, we're back out again. Into the matrix, out of the matrix, gaming all around. But perhaps we could go just a bit deeper. Now let's say you wanted to take it back even further. Different system, different rabbit hole. The digital domain is at your feet. Whatever you can dream of, whatever you can wish, whatever you choose, can literally be brought to you anytime you want. All you need is the right pathway.
Unitop Developments Limited Entertainment Software Games. Electronic fun for everyone.
And just like that, you jump from system to system, game to game. The experience is all yours. How about something off the beaten path? Something you always dreamed of playing, but never could afford the luxury of possessing. Well, now that can be yours as well. Or how about something you only dreamed of? Or how about something you always wanted to see, but never had the opportunity to experience until now? Or how about something that no longer exists, but in your hands now is possible once again? ¿Qué te pasa, man? Entra, entra.
Entra. ¿Qué te pasa?
Hey, what do you want to drink? Scotch, gin, rum. What do you like?
I'll show you the basics of running my operation. If you don't know, as far as we're concerned, Miami is broken up into 18 turfs. This map shows which turfs are controlled by each of the cartels. You'll know which ones are ours because they're filled in with red. From the map, you can use the analog stick or directional buttons to move around and look at how many buildings and crew are on each turf. We'll cover that more later. Each round begins with a buying phase. There are lots of ways to spend our money, but cash is limited, so you gotta be smart. Don't fuck it up or I'll take this power away from you, Tony. The first thing you're gonna need to buy are drug labs and storehouses, so we can produce and sell the drugs. Drug labs produce 5 units of drugs per round, which storehouses are used for storing extra units of drugs in case we can't sell everything. Each storehouse.
How about experiencing something that you heard about but never knew truly existed? about something that you heard was so awesome and amazing, but you didn't have the money, the ability, or the skill to be able to acquire. Well, now the digital domain puts it at your fingertips, at your discretion, at your leisure. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you have not experienced the digital land of gaming, I tell you now, as I say 1,000 times, it is a whole new world. A world where you can be a cyber samurai, a keyboard commando. You own nothing but control everything.
It all started so simply. I had just finished my usual morning routine of nude funkercise, fired up the Barca Lounger, grabbed a quick bite to eat, and prepared to watch some serious tube. Little did I know, my snack was sent by Reds.
Or relive a childhood memory like you've never dreamed of before. Or how about jumping back into an old classic? Something that you yourself dream of from time to time when life and its struggles become a little bit too hard. how about taking things to the another level, a level higher than what you dreamed of? Or how about reliving one of the best game systems that was ever invented? Everything and anything you dreamed of is at your fingertips. What you dream can be real. What you want is all out there, in your hand, waiting for you, anytime you want. All you need to do is reach out and snatch it with your very hands. With relative space, of course. You need enough space to achieve some of these. But then again, is space really a requirement anymore? So you see, in the land of digital, well, the digital dimension, anything is possible. Anything you put your mind to is possible. You can play anything, be anything, explore everything. I've but have scratched the surface of where this rabbit hole goes. There is doors yet to be explored, dimensions yet to be viewed by me and by you. It doesn't have to be evil. But the world would have it so. Take what I've given you to taste and enjoy it. Make an avenue for yourself. Learn to become your own one. For a time is coming, because all the doors are guarded, all the keys have been lost. All that remains are new digital doors and new digital domains, where those who know, those who have, can be those that they want to be, wish to be, dream to be. You may think that it's just a simple gamer equation, but every big company does it. Every big company uses it. Every big company is already on those dimensions and staked their claim in your pocket. Free yourself of this dimension. Be anything. Play anything. Enjoy the world of gaming, because it's all ours. Not one man can own it all. Not one man can destroy it all. But it is a domain for all those who possess the keys to join in and play. Until next time, when we meet again, I will show you more doors, more adventures, more ways. Until then, there can be no questions. There can be no reasons. Just fun to be had, adventure to be sought out, and gaming to be had. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I know what I want from this excursion. Now you have to decide how far you're willing to go. Red controller or blue controller? The choice is up to you. I'll see you next time.